I'm Chris McDonough, a retired homicide detective. I've interviewed thousands of people, from serial killers to ministers. Welcome to the interview room. What's your name, your cat?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. All right, I was just testing you. You already told me that. Yeah. You passed. All right, so we're going to record it. You okay with that? You okay with that? Grandma? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Great-grandma.
Great-grandma. Hopefully the audio, is it turned on, the audio?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's, I kind of want to start from what you remember about that day, and I'll start first over here, Allison, because you, from my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, okay, you and Candace have been friends for about a year, year and a half, maybe?
About a year and a half.
Okay. And this is right after you relocated here from New York. Okay, so
No, it's been a few years after we've been here from New York for about
Little man.
about 10 years now.
okay. In that time, help me understand what the dynamics of that relationship between you guys.
Sherry.
My mother started the friendship. She had met Candace and the kids and her mom down here at the Santa train.
And you have a good Irish name.
Thank you.
I'm McDonough, so Cladow ring.
They had met Candace down at the Santa train.
Okay.
And then she slowly introduced Candace to us and her mother.
Okay. So that your introduction to Candace was through your mom.
Yes.
Okay. And what was your first impression? You're next. I see you're begging to jump in here, Allison. I love it already.
No,
You're
that's Leslie.
Leslie, I was just testing her. Okay, you passed too. So, what was that? What was your first impression?
Someone that was looking for a friendship. Nice, you know.
Yep.
I
A good person.
Yeah.
Just out looking for a friend. Okay. And over time, how did that friendship evolve?
We got close. She was like a sister to me. And those kids meant the world to me. Little Summer still does. Even the boys. It just kills me that she's gone. And, you know,
Candace was dirty, unwashed, and she did let her kids run all over and didn't make them mind.
So, and did that strike you?
Yes, and I did not like her.
Okay. And you're a great grandma, so you have that sense on whether you can tell, right? I mean, knowing, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, when were the highs and when were the lows?
well, we did. She had went to Utah, well, Wisconsin, over the summertime. She came back just before school started for the kids. And we did family things with my kids and her kids.
Right, and your mom.
Walks and hikes. Nope, my mom had a falling out with her.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And Over time, it's just started falling apart.
And how much time do you think it took?
A couple months for me to realize
And what did you realize?
she was using me.
Okay, describe that for me.
Let's see, I put food in her house to feed her kids, and her, and her mom. I've had money come up missing, which I never told anyone.
Okay.
And it's pretty obvious where it went because there's only 3 adults in the house at the time. The rest were kids. Kids can't go down in the store because there's not one that's there. That's where to go.
And where did you think the money was going?
I don't know.
What's your gut?
Probably drugs.
Okay. What kind of drugs?
Well, she came out and told me she was a recovering meth addict.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, she doesn't strike me as having the characteristics of somebody who is obviously under the influence of meth all the time. Sorry? Booze. Does she drink a lot?
Oh yeah, every night at 5:30.
I'm not saying she didn't do meth. Don't misunderstand me, right? I mean, I don't
She never
know.
did it for me. She always smoked weed.
Okay. Yeah.
And,
Who
she
doesn't
drinks.
smoke weed today, though, right?
Me.
Me.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, oh, yeah. So we got 4 at the table here. Okay.
And
I can't afford it.
she drinks every night.
At least Leslie said
She
she's
drinks a
on.
nice sized bottle of R&R every
Okay.
night.
Okay.
I mean a nice sized jar.
How about a lot of times in this area, I know there's a big meth problem. What other kind of drugs are on the streets up here? How are pills doing up here?
Yeah.
And what kind of pills?
Oh no, I don't really hear about the pills. I hear about the meth.
Leslie?
Well, you hear pain pills,
Opioids? Like oxy?
and that pain patch. They said on the news the other day that it's running rapid here.
Fentanyl.
Yeah, the fentanyl patches.
Yeah, yeah. Well, here in West Virginia, right? I mean, West Virginia. There's a town in West Virginia. I think it's Morganstown, and they had like 22 people OD on fentanyl in a single day. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. So, at some point, 3 or 4 months into it, correct me if I'm wrong, okay, your relationship kind of dissolved, but it maintained.
Longer than
It
that.
was longer than that.
It was the start of the 2nd year.
Yeah. It was about the end of August, early September.
Okay.
And then I really cut ties at the end of September, early October.
In that time, how was she treating the children?
She'd smack them and beat them.
Describe that.
Well, let's see. One time her son wanted a drink. She said no. He threw a fit on the floor, so she went over and wailed his ass.
Is that normal? Would you describe that as a mom, from your mom's position? Would that be out of the norm, or even that raised your eyebrows?
It raised my eyebrows. Like, I don't beat my kids.
Okay. Did you say anything to her?
I said, why'd you hit him for?
Ask her who unplugged the freezer.
Not me.
What hose unplugged? Now we can't have pizza snacks.
Well, plug it back in.
I did.
But in between this, you should ask Leslie. Because Leslie was there before all this.
So you've known Candace longer?
No.
Oh,
No, I met Candace on her birthday. See, me and her worked together.
okay.
So, I came over for her birthday party. And they had a swimming pool up out back. It's a little swimming pool. And her kids and Candace's kids was playing in the pool. And some of the kids had got out and was eating a snack while we was cooking hamburgers and stuff. And 2 of her boys was in the pool and they was horse playing. And this really, what she done really got to me.
Okay.
I mean, they're kids, they're going to play in the pool.
Right.
They're going to get rough. You know, they're boys.
Right.
And because they got rough, horse playing in the pool, she made them get out. And back here behind the house, there's a driveway. And she made the 2 boys get out of the pool, wet, and lay down, stomach down, on blacktop.
It was hot. Really hot.
That left an impression with you.
It left an impression so bad. I looked at her and Allison's mom, Sherry. I said, I do not like this bitch. Straight up. And I told Allison, I said, this swimming pool is going down. I said, those kids did not deserve that. I walked out, picked the swimming pool up, and dumped it. Turned around and walked back in the house. I did not want to be around her the rest of the evening. I didn't want, because if I would have been, honestly, I would have went to jail.
Right.
And you want to ask me how I felt about that? That is abuse. Those children could have got seriously burnt.
Right. No, I agree. I agree that if that ground is just unbelievably hot.
And with them being wet,
Right. Yeah, it's just like oil and water and grease. It just
And
fries
it
them
just-
up. How did she react?
she just laughed.
She doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
Her and her mom both just laughed.
Well, that certainly has left an impression on you, Leslie.
Yes, it does. I don't like her. I have
Okay.
nothing for her.
Right.
And I told that one right there when we was at work.
Right.
Every day she was off work, she was at Walmart spending money for them.
Okay.
Every day.
For the children. I know what you mean by for them, for the children. Am I right? Me helping the kids
So
move
was it for
forward.
me, those kids, all they would eat is dollar pizzas.
How do they have the cars that they drive? That kind of stuff.
The ones that are on the property, see, I only knew that, at first, when I first met them, I only knew that Candace had a green Suburban. Donnie had a black truck, which Candace had sold when she came back from her trip from Wisconsin. She sold her husband's truck because he took his white truck with him to Utah.
Okay.
And there's other trucks on the property too that were not sold yet. There was a blue one that used to sit as you came out her front door. It used to sit right there in the yard,
Okay.
next to the tree where the swing was.
Okay.
That's been moved over by the mother's trailer.
Since the incident?
Get it right, the mother's camper.
Well, the mother's camper, I call it trailer. But from what I've seen in the pictures, it's been moved over by the camper.
No,
But it didn't have any wheels.
It didn't have no wheels, no insides. It didn't even have an engine.
So let's talk about the
The
day.
house was filthy.
Yes.
You tell her that. You tell her
The
that.
house was nasty.
I didn't go up there because I didn't like her.
Just
So I always stay here.
What's your impression of Dawn?
Yeah,
He seemed like an outgoing guy at first. You know, he has his
I'm
problems.
positive.
Like we all do,
Yep.
right?
I
He
did not
loved-
know him.
He loved Summer to death.
Yeah.
That was his pride and joy.
Yeah.
That was his pride and joy.
Is he still around? There's a rumor that he's kind of evaporated. Is that true? If you know?
The last time I knew he was around.
Okay. And of course, you know how things are. You know, people don't know unless they're here, right?
But
He's
he
been
was-
acting a little loony on Facebook lately,
Yeah. Oh boy.
and on his interviews on TV.
Right.
Like, first he started saying stuff about God and how he wanted the people that stole his daughter punished by cruel means, and then he went to saying something about Jezebel, and now everyone has to answer to the prophet. Like, weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he has really hurt this family.
By throwing me and my son under the bus. Oh,
Well, you know, people do different things. Penny, for your thoughts, Leslie, where are you at?
Honestly, I think Candace done something to her. Because Candace was jealous of that little baby.
Why though? Why would
Because
she?
that baby was getting Donnie's attention.
Oh, okay. So it's a pull between dad or the child.
See, and a little dark,
Is that right? Is that what you're saying?
and a little dark secret that no one knows. Candace's mom told me this one. When they found out that they were pregnant with Summer, Candace's mom was supposed to adopt Summer
Because she was a girl.
because she was a girl.
Oh,
They
interesting.
wanted boys. She wanted boys. But Donnie,
Wanted a girl,
yeah.
and he got his girl. So let's.
Honestly, I don't feel that Donnie has anything to do with it. I may be wrong.
Was he at work that day? Do you know?
We don't know for sure.
Okay. Does anybody know for sure? Who would I talk to that would know that?
Probably the TBI.
Yeah, I don't want to go to TBI right now. They're doing their own thing, and I don't want to get involved in that piece of it. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I don't want to jeopardize any type of information they may have, or
And I mean,
that kind of
honestly,
stuff.
When she would have Summer, even here, and if I was here, I would keep my distance. Because I didn't like the way she done her kids. And everybody's like, call DCS, call DCS. DCS has been called so many times on this woman, it's not even funny. So what the Facebook people don't realize, there has been people try to step in.
No,
She avoids them.
sure,
Like
sure.
the plague.
Okay, okay.
She would see them pull in her driveway, she would lock the door and not let them in.
So they're
I mean, what are
And
we
they would make
supposed
appointments with
yeah,
them
right. I get it.
to come back and do their house check and, the pee test, and they would avoid them.
So I have a question for you. That day, walk me through what you remember.
I remember her showing up that morning
And what time was that?
about 10, between 10 and 10:30.
All right.
She asked if Hunter could go fishing with her in Summer because her mother was in the emergency room because of her knee.
Okay.
Because I guess a couple weeks back, they took her a trip to Gatlinburg and the boys were kicking the grandmother in the knee.
Oh my.
She
No.
didn't have the boys with them that day.
She didn't have any of the boys.
So it
with
was
her.
just Summer and Candace.
And then
And
Candace's
Grandma.
mom. Yep.
Was Grandma in the truck as well? Or in the vehicle?
Not when they first picked Hunter up, no.
Okay. So she comes
She was
over.
at the hospital.
Okay, so she comes over. What vehicle is she driving?
She was driving her mom's Silverado.
Okay, that's what I remember you saying. That's why I said truck. Okay, so she pulls up, and does she stop where? Right about,
Here.
right out front.
Between the pole and my mailbox
Okay,
to pick Hunter up.
all right.
Came in, she goes, "Can Hunter go fishing with me for a little while?" I said, "Sure."
Did she text you before?
Nope, she just
She
showed
just
up.
showed up.
Yep.
How did that strike you?
She was always trying to show up and talk to me. She was the first. When me and her stopped talking, she was stopping by my mom's, talking to the kids, talking to my mom, unexpectedly, And, I didn't think anything of it at that time. I'm like, okay, yeah, Hunter can go fishing. He loves Summer to death. That's like his little sister.
They're buds.
Yep. She's like a daughter to me. And, I didn't hear from him for a while. She dropped Hunter off between 2 and 2:30, right where your truck is,
Okay.
but her front end was facing the telephone pole.
So she's going this direction.
Yes.
Okay.
When she dropped Hunter off, it was her mom, Hunter, and Summer. And Summer was leaning against 2 gallons of milk.
Okay.
I said, "Oh, look at her." I asked her how Summer was, and she was sleeping.
What side of the back seat was she at? Do you remember?
Hunter was on the driver's side, and Summer was right there in the middle.
Okay, so it made sense if she's pulling this way that Hunter's going to get out
Yes.
on this side. Okay, it makes sense. Okay. And so she's on the other side or in the middle.
She's in the middle.
Okay.
Like,
Against the milk. Gallons of milk.
yep, against the 2 gallons of milk.
Okay.
And I said, oh, look at her. I said, isn't she hot? Like, I said, I wish I could wake her up and, give her a hug. No, you can't.
When the windows
And the windows were up.
What did Hunter say? Because he was sitting next to her.
Hunter said she was alive.
Okay.
That they were watching TikTok videos.
Oh, interesting.
Wait a minute, when they went into the store,
Yep.
they were...
Because Hunter has a timeline of where they went and what they did. And they had stopped at the store before they dropped Hunter off. That's where the 2 gallons of milk came from.
Okay.
And the groceries.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to interrupt your timeline of that day, but I want to suggest they need to go to the Walmart on Fort Henry
Okay.
and have them look back at the cameras because
It was Westbound Drive. She can't go to Fort Henry.
she got escorted out for the way she was yelling at those kids. Don't you remember?
Oh, yeah.
That day?
No. Prior to that,
Okay.
she had gotten arrested, cited on Walmart on Fort Henry Drive property.
Okay.
Her and my mom went into Walmart, and they had the kids with them. And she wanted them to help her fix a cell phone that she had bought from there. They told her they couldn't do it. Well, I guess she got really mad and upset, and she said,
She went down the toy.
well, first before she went down 12, she said something about blowing this place up.
Oh. Yeah.
So they got security.
Tactical error, right?
So they got security. Security called 911.
Sure.
They let her go their own way in the store. They found them in the toy aisle. Brought them up front to the security room. And she was arrested, but she wasn't put in handcuffs or taken them to central office for booking.
Because
She
of
was-
COVID.
Because of COVID. She
Got
was released on a ticket.
Got it. OR.
And
Own
she's banned.
reconnaissance.
I guess she's banned from that Walmart.
Okay. So let's go back to the trucks here. Summer's on the other side with the milk. Hunter gets out. You ask Hunter, or you talk to Candace about wanting to talk to Summer.
Yep.
What happens?
She said no. I wasn't allowed to wake her up.
Okay. So she's sleeping?
To me, she appeared sleeping.
Okay. Did it look like to you she was sleeping?
At the time, yes.
Okay.
But now that I look back on it, I really don't know.
Okay. Fair enough.
And it just kills me. Because, now that I look back on it, it's like, was she really alive? Was she sleeping?
What's your gut as a mom? I mean, with Hunter coming in and saying, Mom, we were watching TikTok videos. I mean, for her to hurt her between the TikTok video stop and home here with Hunter in the car, that would have been kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, I believe she was alive here.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, where would you put her being alive?
10
And where would Hunter put her?
out of 10.
Okay.
Because he sat here and he said where exactly what they were doing. She was giggling, watching TikToks and everything. And he said she fell asleep because she was tired. And that was right before they pulled up. So
And then what happened?
they left her around 2:30.
How long were they here?
About 5-10 minutes.
Did she get out of the truck?
Nope.
Stayed in the truck?
They had to go right away. They wouldn't...
They were parked out there for about 5 minutes because I was talking to them.
I know, but when you started to ask them, they...
Yeah, I said, well, you want to come up on the porch and,
Hang out.
yeah, like
And
talk.
thank you for the invitation, by the way, to come up on your porch. It's very
Yeah.
kind.
Because I wanted to hear how the fishing trip went and everything. That's when I found out that they went swimming instead of fishing.
Okay. She told you they went swimming.
Yep.
And where'd she tell you they went?
Stable.
At the Warriors Path, at the stables.
Okay, at the stables?
Yep.
Yeah, because so we went down there, and it looks like it goes right to the water. Miss Leslie, you want to say something? Okay. It goes right to the water, and then there's that path that goes around. Do you know what part of that area they went to? Maybe Hunter can help me. And what I would like to ask, I don't want to get him on camera. Okay, are you all good with that? Okay, but what I would like is maybe turn the chair so he's facing that way, so I can sit on the other side of him, because I think he's got a lot of really important information, and it will do two things. And we're going to cut all this, by the way, so don't, do two things. Number one, if he talks about it, okay, it's going to help him, number one. Number two, okay, people are throwing him under the bus like left and right, okay? And I'm hoping to alleviate some of that pressure, okay? Now, Miss Candace can be mad at you all day long, and so can Dawn. Right, exactly. But a 15-year-old boy does not need to be, thrown under the bus with social media and all the other things going on. So I think if we kind of eliminate some of that conversation to really what happened, then all the speculation goes away, and Hunter is able to say, okay, I'm good over here. Has he talked? I'm assuming he's talked to TBI, right?
Yes.
Okay.
3 times.
Extensively, right.
Yep.
Do they have any questions about him?
Nope.
Okay. Do you have any doubt about that? Okay. Okay, so that said, then if it's okay, not now, after we're done talking, I'll sit over, Karen, you sit behind right where you're at. We'll put Hunter over here next to Miss Leslie. We'll move her over here. We want everybody here, so there's no secrets, right? Because I don't operate that way, okay? And plus, she's going to feel more comfortable with especially this young lady here, because boy, did I listen to you protect that young man, and good for you. Now.
Oh no, that one in there,
Yeah,
her kids
yeah.
are just like my kids.
Okay, and I'm going to put something on the table, okay, that I understand. Probably we understand probably more than the next person. We lost a son who was 20 years old in 2003, okay, in an accident, okay.
My sister has 4 children.
Yes, ma'am.
Her oldest child was murdered in my driveway.
Okay.
And he was just like my son.
Where was this?
At my house.
No. Where? What city?
Kingsport.
Okay. Did they catch the guy? Okay. The only reason I asked you, I was going to say maybe we can help. But it sounds like you got him.
Oh yeah, he was got 45 minutes after he killed him, because I chased him down.
See, your heart is pure, Miss Leslie.
And my daughter called me. She said, "Mom, you have to get back here. You have to get back here." And when I pulled back up my driveway, the Bikers Association Against Sex Trafficked and Abused Children.
See her in the back seat. Hunter gets out. He tells you what?
He really didn't say
He
nothing.
didn't really say nothing.
So he went in the house.
Okay. Then what happened?
I asked him how fishing went. He goes, we went swimming. Oh, okay. I asked him how his day was. He goes, fine. He didn't tell me anything about what happened.
Nothing.
Nothing. And then his girlfriend's mom came and picked him up about 3 o'clock. And he went with them for a while. Me and Leslie went to the ball field. I left my phone in her car, in her van, because my phone was dead. So we only had hers. We were on the ball field, and we were actually on the opposite side of the ball field. We were watching her grandson practice, because he was playing for the Packers at that time. And her phone rang. It was Hunter. He wanted to speak to me. She gave me the phone. He goes, Mom, you gotta call Candace.
Where was Hunter at when he called you?
He was at his girlfriend's house.
At his girlfriend's house. That's with Leslie.
No.
No, oh, I thought her name was Leslie too.
His girlfriend's name is,
That's okay, I don't need his girlfriend's name.
She's a minor.
Yeah, I don't need his girlfriend's name. Yeah, good
So he
call.
was with
Thank
them.
you.
and he goes, Candace just called me. Summer's missing. You need to call her. I said, boy, stop pulling my leg. I do not want to talk to her. So, me and Leslie were talking. I said, I don't believe it. I said, she's probably just pulling my leg trying to get me to talk to her. So, you know, we continued watching the football practice. After practice, we went to the drive-thru at the cookout.
Now, were you guys together?
Yes.
Okay.
We went through the cookout drive-thru because we had ordered dinner. And we were waiting for our food. I turned my phone on, went on Facebook. There it is, plain as day. A picture of Summer missing that was posted by Hawkins County EMS. I said, Leslie, oh shit, she is missing. So I called my mom, told my mom what was going on. She goes, you're joking. I said, no, I'm not. So then I said, okay. The mama bear and me kicked in. I called Candace. She didn't answer. We waited till we got here. I called again. She didn't answer. Hunter tried calling her. She didn't answer. My youngest tried calling her. She answered. Finally, she answered on my youngest's Snapchat. I said, what's wrong? She goes, Summer's gone. I said, how could she just be gone? I just seen you guys not that long ago. I said, what happened from the time you guys got home, from the time you guys left my house, up until she went missing? She said, we came home, we planted flowers on the side of the house. We went in Mom's camper to wash our hands. Summer wanted a piece of candy. Grandma gave her a piece of candy. She wanted to go play with the boys inside the house. Candace told me she walked Summer over to the house, let her go inside. She went back to the camper, fixed Mom's knee, which didn't even take 10 minutes. Then she went back to the house, asked the boys if they'd seen their sister. They said, no, maybe she's downstairs in the cellar playing. And I asked, I said, did you check the cellar? She goes, yeah. I checked it for about 20 minutes. I go, okay, was the door shut and locked? She goes, yes. I said, that's weird. Like, how did she just come up missing?
And during this conversation, didn't shed a tear. Nothing.
She was walking back and forth in her kitchen playing with her hat on her head.
How do you know that?
Because we were...
It was on video chat.
So you were on video chat during all of
Yes.
this? Okay.
All she was doing was talking and yawning.
and playing with her hat. She's like, well, I gotta go to bed soon because I have to get up in the morning because we all have to go down to the station to take a polygraph test.
Have the cops been there yet?
Yeah, she said her
Yeah.
mom was outside talking to him that she wasn't going to talk to him.
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
That she wasn't going to talk to the police,
Yep.
No.
but her daughter's missing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, then what happened?
And then we didn't hear from her the rest of that night. And then Wednesday,
And what time was this around? Do you remember?
About 11:30, 12 o'clock.
PM? So by this time, Summer potentially could have been missing between 6 and 7 p.m.
Hunter called my phone
Yes,
at the ball field at 7:29.
7:29. Hunter calls.
yep,
Okay, so
Missing
She was
before
missing.
then.
and so Summer's missing obviously before that time of 7:29.
Who called Hunter?
Candace.
Candace
did.
did.
At 6:30?
I don't know what time she called him.
Yeah, right now that timeline's unknown.
I think it had to be right around after 7 because he would call his mother first. I'm telling you, he would.
Okay. Then
And,
what? Then what took place?
So Wednesday,
So you're watching her though at around midnight,
yeah, there's no motion.
and she's playing with her
Yeah,
hat.
she's doing this with her hat.
Is she under the influence of anything at that point?
She seemed a little drunk to me
Drunk?
and high.
Okay. And when you say high, define that for me.
Weed.
Huh?
Weed.
Okay, like she'd smoke marijuana?
Yep.
Okay. Any other drugs on board, do you think?
Not that I know of.
Okay. From a nurse's perspective, Leslie, Miss Leslie, what do you think that you've seen?
It wouldn't have put it past me if she hadn't have done a couple of pain pills.
Some pain pills?
Yeah, because I mean, her moods would go like this during the whole
Sure.
interview, during the whole time she was talking to me.
Sure.
And I mean, whenever she would, it was just like she was up like this, and then you could watch her just, just down.
Yeah, highs and low. Right. Got it. Now, where are the boys during this chit chat?
Never heard them.
Never heard him.
Didn't hear them.
Never heard nobody.
Where's
but
Dawn
her.
during all this?
Never heard him.
You didn't hear him either?
Nope.
And you were watching the same video?
I was sitting right here.
Okay, so it was actually going on right here, meaning you were here when she called. Okay. And then what happened?
We said goodnight, and I told her I'd pray for her, that they find Summer. Next morning,
When you hung up, let me ask her first, and we'll get your answer here in a second. You're a mama bear, and a good one, okay? Grandma, you too. I'll ask your opinion. Women have an instinct, okay? Men don't have it. Okay? Ask my wife, okay? All right, what was your instinct? That night,
She killed her.
she killed her.
That,
I'll tell you why in a minute. Why my instinct was that way. It was my gut feeling.
Leslie, what was your opinion?
Said it from day one.
Miss Leslie, what have you said?
She's done something to her.
Okay. That's a diplomatic way of saying something's happened to Summer.
Because it's like this, if that would have been one of my kids or my grandkids, the devil himself wouldn't be telling me, you need to get in your house. No. I'm going to go find my kid.
I know that about you. I can tell. So here's another question then. Is it possible that somebody could have snatched her?
Nope.
Not with
No.
20 dogs on that property.
Yeah.
There's 20 dogs.
Well, I've heard that number varies, right? I think there's a lot of dogs on the property, right? I mean,
There's about 20.
there's
Seriously, because she don't have her dogs fixed. And
And there's 2 of them that keep getting pregnant. And then my daughters had one of her dogs, and that dog was just too wild for the city.
right.
So she took her back. She ended up pregnant, and
there was 3 of them that had puppies all at the same time.
So there's a lot of dogs on that property. Okay.
and those dogs protect that property.
Yeah, I bet.
And they
I bet.
protect the
And it's
place.
kind of isolated up that road, isn't it? When you pull up there in the past, what do the dogs do?
They come running right down to the end of the driveway,
So
and they surround you.
they come down the driveway.
Yeah.
Car.
And if they don't know you, they show their teeth. They're ready to eat you. Because when they were going up to Wisconsin, me and her neighbors, we were taking turns feeding the dogs because I lived down here in the city, and her neighbor was closer. Every time my mom would pull up the driveway, we were with her in the car. All the dogs would come running down, and I'd have to say, eat, because they want to eat.
Miss Leslie, what's your opinion?
They want to eat.
I ain't never been up there because I don't like her long enough to go up there to see her.
Okay, fair enough.
She asked me to take her, and I said no. I'm not doing it.
I like Miss Leslie. She's
down.
a straight shooter, this one. I love
We
it.
were down the end of the driveway, and that was it.
Really? So in your minds, there's something that has happened to her. That night, your opinion was, this doesn't look right. There's something wrong. Maybe she did something. Okay.
Or the boys might have done something and they're covering it up.
Oh, maybe the
I
boys
mean-
accidentally hurt her. What's your gut on that?
My gut's still aiming towards the mother.
Yeah.
Towards mom?
Even though the boys didn't
And
really mean
grandma.
to her, I still say it's the mother. There's just something in my gut that keeps telling me it's the mother.
And what are the theories that you're operating on? What kind of thoughts do you have?
You know how like when she used to smack her and she just got really evil with her. Like one day she grabbed her by the arm and just gave her that hateful look. Like, and then it all doesn't make sense either. Candace has a sister that's been missing for about 10 years. One night, a couple nights when she was drunk, when it came around the anniversary for her sister's disappearance and her birthday, her mom was in tears all day long, all night long, and she kept looking at her mom. What's wrong? I said, you know what day it is? Oh. You ain't gonna find her alive. And I said, why wouldn't it? She goes, because the bitch is dead. I said, how do you know she's dead? And why would you call your sister a bitch? She goes, because I killed her. Who says that?
That's a deep statement. That's a deep statement, don't you think? We don't want a lot of rumors around that one, but if she said it, she said it. And I don't have any reason not to believe anything you're laying out here for me personally. But at the same time, you know, who knows, right? I've seen crazier things in my time as well. So the next day then, did you call her back?
No, Wednesday, no.
Did she call you?
Nope.
When was the next time you had contact with her?
Thursday morning. Wednesday TVI, there was the thing on Facebook, the TikTok video
Okay,
of Hunter and Summer swimming at the swimming hole
okay.
that Candace had posted. And I was like, I was actually getting ready to go to work with Leslie. Because we had to be in at, what, 2 that day, I think? 3. That's getting to be 2:30, 2 o'clock. I'm like, should I wait here and contact the TBI? Because everyone's wondering who this kid is in the video. And she goes, we didn't really know what to do at the time. And next thing you know, my phone rings. And it's Hawkins County Sheriff's Department. They go, we're on our way out, can we talk to Hunter? I was like, yes. So Hawkins County Sheriff's Department came out. They're They came out, investigated him, talked to him. And Leslie had to go to work. I told her, tell her boss I'll be there in a little while. I'm running late, and tell him why. Well, about an hour and a half, 2 hours later, I'm getting ready to go to work like I was supposed to. And they call my phone again. We got more questions for Hunter. Okay. This time they came out with the TBI and the FBI. And they sat here and they nitpicked it.
Right here?
Yep. At the sale.
Mm-hmm.
They got Hunter's statement.
What were they nitpicking him on?
They were going in depths about what their day was like.
Okay.
Where they went and everything.
Mm-hmm.
What they do.
Okay.
So then.
Were you sitting here?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. And then what happened?
I ended up taking the day off from work. Got pulled off my schedule at work.
That's kind of a crappy reason, huh? I mean, the fact that all this is going down and now he's in the middle of it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
So then.
Where do you, then what happened? Go ahead.
So then Thursday morning, I'm in the bathroom. Candace shows up. Walks in the house, starts asking Hunter.
Out of the blue?
Yeah.
Okay.
I asked Hunter, did they come talk to you yet? It's okay. Because I sent them to your house. I gave them your phone number and your address. I said I'm going to talk to you because of the TikTok video and stuff. And she goes, what'd you tell them? By the time I could get out there to him to see what more they were telling him about, they had left. They had gotten back in their truck and left. I immediately called the detective. It's like, listen, Candace was here with her mom. they're just asking my son what he told you guys. And he goes, give me a second, I'll call you right back. He calls me back and he goes, what were they driving? I said they were driving her mom's Silverado. He goes, thank you for that information. Because she shouldn't have been here asking my son what he told you.
And what did Hunter say he said?
He goes, I just told him everything we did that day.
And what was her response?
Oh, okay.
What was she?
Tell him that, did you?
And then she said to him, you didn't tell him that, did you?
About what?
To this day, we really don't know.
I really don't know to this day, but
He said it was pertaining to do with the alcohol and the puff bars.
The alcohol and the what?
Puff bars.
What's that?
It is a nicotine, basically electronic cigarette.
Oh, okay. Those vape cigarettes?
Yes.
Okay. Are they how are those packaged?
They come in a container with 3.
Are they what color are the packages?
Different kinds.
Do they come in? Do they look like cigar packages?
Yeah.
Are they come in blue ones?
Purple?
there's blue, there's purple, red, yellow, and orange.
Okay.
I think there's a green one.
I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Well, Hunter will know, right? Okay. Then what?
Then we didn't hear anything. Then one night he was at work because the poor boy tried to go back to work.
You're a good mom.
And
Should see mine.
he had gotten a phone call from her stating that she was in the back of a cop car.
Hunter got a call
Yeah, because she had to go back to the police station
that night.
and take a polygraph
This
test.
is Thursday.
Another one.
No, this was
This would have been,
Saturday.
yeah, because we didn't hear from her for a while.
Okay.
And then, like I said, he was at work. And she had called him. Said she was in the back of a cop car, heading to the police station, because she had to take another polygraph test because she failed the first one. Then his girlfriend's mom picked him up from work. And she had called again. Said she was at the police station and she couldn't leave. So I called the detective when I found this out. I said, why does she keep calling my kid? Like, it was crazy.
What kind of alcohol did he give her? Or she give
She
him?
bought him a twisted tea.
A twisted tea?
Yep.
And where'd she buy that?
Catch 22.
Where's that?
It's going towards Warriors Path. If you get on Fort Henry Drive, you're going up after you pass Kentucky Fried Chicken, McDonald's, and Long John's. It's on up before the on-ramp setting. If you're going up, it's on the left
And
side.
it's called Patch 22?
Catch 22.
Catch 22?
Yep.
Okay. Is it a package store? I mean, a liquor store?
They sell alcoholic beverages.
Do they sell those cigar things
yes.
there? So that's where she would have picked those up as well.
They also sell, glass pops. Basically, it's a tobacco store.
Got it. Okay, but they sell alcohol.
Yes.
Okay. So how many of those did he have that she gave him?
One.
Just one? Okay. One that he'll admit to being 15, right? Could there have been more?
There could have been more, but that kid, like I said, he was
Well, I'll ask Hunter.
sober as can be when they dropped him off.
And we're not going to get you on camera, bud, but we're going to talk.
When you get ready to get him, I've got to go.
Okay.
Who has to go?
I do.
4? Where you going?
I got stuff I gotta do, buddy.
Where you gonna run me to McDonough so I can drop it
I'll
off?
take you tomorrow, okay?
Sure.
Either tomorrow or Thursday.
You want a pizza?
No, I was just saying.
No.
I can order a pizza. I mean, y'all are taking your time. It's the least I can do is order a pizza. You good with pizza?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, what do you like?
Whatever, to be honest.
Okay, order a large pizza. Miss Leslie, you want something?
8090.
No, I have to go. My husband went to pick beans out of our garden.
Okay.
And I've got the stuff to
Hello?
get 'em.
Hunter, order up a large pizza. Who do you like? Like anybody, Domino's, or who do you like?
What you trying to get?
Honey,
Hello?
And do they deliver?
Yeah,
Cool with that.
Yeah, I'm sure. No about
Okay. Okay.
We're good anytime.
Okay. So, Mom, what do you want me? How do you want me to address him?
You can call me by my name. It's up to her, though.
Is it up to you?
Yeah, it's up to her.
Okay.
The people. Well, what do they call the people that came last time?
The TBI?
Yeah, they said that as long as people get the okay from her that they can do that.
Okay. Okay. So I'll get permission from you.
Yes.
We'll put that on camera so that there's no questions. Okay. And then we'll just start talking. You cool with that?
That's true.
Okay. Okay. So, Miss Allison.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I am here with your son, whose name is.
Hunter.
Are you okay that I call him Hunter?
Yes.
Okay, you're good with that?
Yes.
Okay. I appreciate that, number one. Okay. So, Hunter,
What's up?
what's up, dog? How you doing?
Good, you?
Good. So, man, there's been a lot of stuff going, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, help me out. Tell me about that day.
The whole day?
Yeah.
So,
And if you could speak up, because remember, I'm deaf.
yeah.
Because why am I deaf?
I have no idea.
Because I'm old, remember?
But I'm gonna use this as a reference.
Okay. And why is that?
It's a phone.
No. Okay, go.
I was gonna say that she texted me saying that her grandma was in the hospital.
Do you have those texts?
No, the TBI has my phone.
Got it.
I'm just using her dad's phone.
Okay.
Well,
Your grandfather that passed away.
phone.
Okay, got it.
So that day that she texted me, and she said, my grandma's in the hospital. Well, her mom's in the hospital, but we called her grandma at the time like we used to. So I called her up. I said, y'all want to come over here for a bit? Because she's going to be in the hospital for a while. Because she messed up her knee or whatever. And she said, yeah, if that's okay with Allison.
And that's Mom.
Yeah, that's mom.
Okay.
And so,
But she called her Allison.
yeah, she calls her Allison.
Okay.
And so next thing you know, I tap mom because she's half asleep because she works at the time she did. But what's that thing? Oh, I asked her if they could come over. She said yeah for a little bit because grandma was on her way. She was on the way. And so mom, she said it was okay, and she said she'd be over in like 5-10 minutes. Now I'm telling you, I don't do good with times because I really don't look at the clock. So if I mess up sometimes, that's on me. Because I'm really bad with doing times.
You're 15.
Yeah. And so she pulls up, she gets out the car with Summer, and supposedly the kids went to work with the father. And so
Now you say the kids. Who are the kids?
Wyatt and Josie,
So the boys.
yeah, the boys.
Okay, went to work with Dawn.
That's what I was told, yes.
Okay, go ahead.
And so I meet her, I dap everybody up. That's just how I am. So I dap her up. I say, how you doing? Because it's been a long time since I've heard from her.
Okay,
I hear from her like once in a while on Snapchat.
okay.
Well, I did until I blocked her because all this stuff that's going on.
Now tell me what it means when you say you tapped them up. What it,
Oh,
so
tapped
people
her
that
up.
yeah, so people that don't know that.
Like a handshake.
Okay, so yeah, so show me.
It's just like this.
What's
That's
up,
all.
dog? Or one of
That's
those,
it,
right?
Yeah.
I get it. Okay, go ahead. See, I knew that, but
other
people don't know that. Right. So let's make that clear. So somebody can't say, "Oh, look what he did." Okay.
Yeah, then so she pulls up there in front of that mailbox.
Okay.
And so I dap her up like usual. She comes in, we're all sitting down. I ask her what happened to her grandma because she wouldn't tell me over the phone. She said that she hurt her knee because of kids. Where did she say she went on vacation for? Gatlinburg. She said she went to Gatlinburg for a little vacation with the kids, and the kids kept kicking her leg. And she has supposedly a plastic knee or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so they took her to the hospital. We came in here for.
Do you know what hospital? Do you know? Not Mom, do you know?
It's the one downtown.
Okay.
I don't know what it's called, but it's the one downtown.
Okay, Mom, do you know the name of it?
Holston Valley.
Christian Valley?
No, Holston Valley.
Holston Valley? Okay, yes ma'am. Okay, so she's here, Grandma's at the hospital, and who's with her that day?
Just Summer.
Just Summer.
Not the
Okay.
entire day until we pick up the grandma.
Okay, what time do you remember? I know you're not good at times, guesstimate.
I guess the time that we picked up the grandma
No, the time she pulls up that morning.
had to have been like around 11, right?
Okay.
Or 10 or 11.
No, just from your memory, not from Mom's
I think
memory.
it was at least 10 because I was up all night.
And it could be wrong too, right? Okay, so let's just kind of put that right there, okay? Because like you said, you're not good with times right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I really just don't pay attention to time.
Straight up. Okay, so then what happened?
And then, like I said, I dapped up, we went inside, talked about it. And then she said, "You want to go fishing summer?" I said, "Do you care if I come with?" Because it's summer. And I treated her like a little sister.
Right.
And she said, "You got to ask Allie."
Okay.
But she calls her Candy or Candace. And then she calls her Allie or Allison.
Okay, so she asked you, do you want to go fishing?
No, I asked if I could come with because Summer was going.
Got it. And she says, ask your mom.
Yes.
And what did you do?
I went to ask her. She said that's fine because there's no problem with going fishing for a little bit and come back.
Sure. And what was, when you first saw Summer that day, what was your impression?
It's just how it usually is. Just like, yay, she's over here. I mean, I don't know.
What draws you to Summer and what draws her to you?
I mean, I think it's because I show her a lot of attention.
Oh, interesting.
Like,
Yeah.
not weird attention, but I show her attention.
No, I get it. Miss Robin shows her a lot of attention too in church.
Yeah, like, I'll sit there and she'd be like, "Give me a piggyback ride." I'll give her a piggyback ride.
Like an older brother.
That's what I'm saying.
Is that
because-
kind of an older brother sister kind of vibe going here?
Yeah, that's what it was because her brothers just always used to pick on her, so I just show her how a real brother should act.
Okay.
Even though I'm not saying I'm the best brother here, you guys damn.
You should talk to my brother, man. It'd be messed up.
But it was like I was her older brother. Like they treated us like family and we treated them like family.
Okay.
At one point in time until one mess that happened with them that just split us apart and then she came that day.
Okay. So she's here, Summer's here, Candace is here. You get permission to go fishing because Summer's going fishing. And you were kind of acting like a big brother and you thought it'd be cool to go with her.
Yeah.
Do I have that accurate?
That's pretty accurate.
Okay, not bad for an old man.
And I mean, I wanted to get out the house anyways.
Sure.
I ain't even gonna put it to her. I just wanted to get out the house.
Okay. And so what happened then?
And then her grandmother calls her and says to come pick her up when we're sitting right there.
Oh, interesting. So where are you sitting in the car?
At first, I was sitting on the front seat.
Okay.
Like she
Which
was
way's the car pointing?
Like
do you
your
remember?
truck right now?
Just like my truck?
Yes.
Okay.
It was dead serious like that, but with like an overhead to the bed part.
Okay.
And we moved a box to the back.
Okay.
And then we moved the box to the very back, the first one where the overhead to the bed is. And then we put another one back behind, like that passenger seat right there.
Okay. And where's Summer?
Summer, she is on the driver's side, in the back seat.
Okay. Was there any milk or anything like that in the car at that time?
Not until we got the price list, which was like I think it was a few hours later.
Okay, got it. Okay. Was there any other stuff in the car?
Nah, there was just boxes and like TVs in the back and everything.
How was Summer acting toward about going fishing?
Well, she gets excited because she likes to fish and swim. She's a little kid. She's energetic.
Okay. And how's she dressed? Do you remember? When you first saw her?
When we first saw her, I think it was a pink little tank top or purple.
Okay.
And I don't really do good with like something that happened like 3 weeks ago, a month ago.
No, it's cool.
I can't remember having it yesterday.
It's cool. Should see me drive.
But when we left, I think she had shorts on at first.
Okay.
Yeah, because she had shorts on because her mom put her bathing suit on her
Okay. Where did she put her bathing suit on her? Do you know?
inside.
In the house.
Yes.
So she changed her in the house.
Yeah.
Did she take the clothes with her?
Yeah.
Miss Allison, do you know?
No,
Okay.
I don't remember.
She was dead asleep in the bathroom.
That's fine. That's fine. So she changes her clothes here, and she takes her clothes with her.
Yeah.
Okay. Then what happened?
But then, when she got changed from swimming, they had bought her an outfit to put on because they were supposed to go to Jonesboro, I think. Yeah, Jonesboro for this big park, like water park.
Okay. So that was the initial thought?
I guess so. I mean, I don't know.
So what did you think was going to happen?
I thought we was just all gonna go fishing, swimming.
And then in the truck she changes the plan?
Nah, she changes it to swimming because she grabbed her mother.
Say it again?
She changed it to swimming because she grabbed her mother.
Oh, okay. So so from here, where do you guys go?
From here, we go to the hospital.
Okay.
Pick up her mother.
Pick up grandma.
Not even like 10 minutes later,
Okay.
we go to Walgreens.
Is that near the hospital?
No, it's on Fort Henry Drive.
Okay, so it's the Walgreens by the Warrior Park?
Yeah,
That one as you come out and it's right there?
Yes.
Okay. Not bad for an old man, huh?
No, not really.
Not bad, not bad. I'm cooking here.
So there's so we went there.
You go there first,
And then-
after you pick up grandma.
Yeah.
Then what happened?
And then we put this prescription in,
Okay.
which is like probably about like 10, 15 minutes.
Do you know what kind of drugs?
No, I have no idea. She
Oh.
wouldn't say the name to it.
Got it.
And then we handed a prescription. They said about like 10, 15. Well, it was going to be 30 to 35 minutes.
Okay.
Well, I was saying the line was long.
Okay.
Because you have one
Who
side-
went inside the store?
Nobody went in. We went through the drive-thru.
Got it.
The drive-thru. And then while we were in the drive-thru, her husband calls her talking about this dude named Andy or Andrew on the property that's been there for like a week or so, she told me, that keeps stalking the little kids.
Who's that?
Some dude named like Andy or Andrew, I have no idea who it was.
Okay. And why did Don call?
I have no idea. He just called. I don't even know if he was working at the time.
Okay.
But if he was working, he obviously wouldn't know that there was some dude looking at the little kids. I'm sorry, but there's a nice car over there.
There's a what?
A nice car right there.
Oh, okay.
I just keep looking at it because it's nice.
So this dude named Andrew, Don calls Candace.
And tells her about, I don't know if his name was Anthony Andrews or something with an A.
And tell me about that conversation.
All I heard was,
And how did you hear it?
I heard because I asked her why he called.
Okay.
The only thing that she told me from the phone call is that there was some dude, Andrew, Anthony, Andy, whatever it was. Just the name A.
Okay.
That's all I remember. Is that he's been up on the property for a week or two trying to, like, I guess she said touch the little kids. That's what I was told.
He's trying to have what?
Touch the little kids.
Touch the kids?
Like give them a hug or something. I don't know.
What do you think? Do you think that's true?
I mean, it could be because she's had this, name was Billy, right? Yes, Billy. Billy was up there doing that stuff until we got arrested.
And Billy is the brother,
No.
the son.
Nope.
No.
Billy was an old drunk.
An
He's
old
what?
drunk.
He was an old drunk that was a friend of theirs that used to get in arguments with his wife.
And go
His
up to
wife
their
would
house.
take him out, and he would go up there and sleep in one of the sheds on the property.
Got it. And who was Billy trying to touch?
Well, Billy had the hots for grandma.
The grandma.
Got it. But what about the kids?
Oh no, he wasn't around the little kids. His mom wouldn't allow that with their mom.
So why would Don, in your opinion, call Candace while you're in the line at Walgreens to say there's some dude on the property wanting to touch the kids? Help me understand that.
I mean, at first I thought because he calls her like every 2 hours because he works,
Okay.
I thought he was just doing his daily checkup.
Okay.
But then she told me about that. I was like, how does he even know that if he's supposedly working?
And what did she say?
I didn't say that. I was just saying in my mind.
And in your mind, what did you come to? What did you deduct?
Deduct? I thought that was just suspicious.
Really?
Yeah, and then later, when she called me and told me that happened, I was with my girl at the time, just hanging over in Bristol at a park.
Okay.
She calls me while we pull up to that park. This is that Summer's missing.
So who were you kicking it with at the park?
Oh, just my girl.
Okay, just
And her
you guys.
mom and her brothers and her sister.
Okay, straight up.
That was just it with our entire family. Cause weren't you at the ball field? Yep, she was at the ball field.
Okay, so before we get there, let's go back to the drive-through at Walgreens. Then what happened?
Then we went. Well, she had to go get cigarettes because her mom complains of cigarettes all the time.
Where'd she get the cigarettes?
All right, so you know that Walgreens, right?
Yeah.
So there's this like daycare around there somewhere. It's called like Kitty College.
Yeah, I saw that on the side, on the right.
Yeah, so there's a discount tobacco store.
Got it.
By I guess that place. I think it's by that McDonald's maybe.
Okay.
And KFC. No, it's up by Long John Silver's.
Okay. Okay.
It's like right across from it.
And where's Grandma sitting in the car?
No, she's sitting on the passenger side where she was sitting.
Okay. And where are you and where is Summer?
Summer was sitting on the, like, okay, so you know how there's like 3 seats in the back?
Behind Grandma or behind Candace?
Oh, she was sitting in the middle of it all.
And why is she sitting in the middle at this point?
Because I asked to sit on the side because she was her grandma just got out the hospital and she was like, let me sit in the passenger seat. I said, okay, so I sat behind her mom.
Okay, got it. So then what happened? She goes and buys cigarettes?
And
who gets out of the car?
Just Candace.
Just Candy? Do you call her Candy?
No, I call her Candace.
Candace?
Yeah.
Okay. Is her nickname Candy though?
No, that's her mother's nickname.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So Candace gets out.
Gets out. She goes grab cigarettes. She buys a puff bar. She buys
A what?
A puff bar. It's a a little nicotine vape.
Got it.
I don't know if everybody else knows that, but it's a nicotine vape.
Got it. What color was it?
It was black and purple.
Okay. Was there a blue one?
Blue one? Yeah, that one was hers.
That's hers.
Yeah, because she got a blue Skittles one.
Okay. Then what happened?
And then she bought the Twisted Tea.
Twisted Tea. How many?
Just one.
Just one. And bottle or can?
I think like it's a can. If I could get a picture real quick, I'll show you what it looks like.
All right. Go ahead.
It's a whole can. If I'm correct.
You doing okay, bro?
Yeah, I'm chill.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I ain't even worried, to be honest. I just know that they have to have done something because she did not walk off of that property. That's all I know. Twisted Tea. I just yawn so much for no reason.
Stay up all night.
That's what it looks like.
Oh, okay. So let me show this. Oops. Man, oh man, I'm not the smartest tool. There we go. Right there, Twisted Tea in a yellow container. Okay? Okay, cool. You get the twist. She buys
just one.
One. I don't want to mess up your phone, bro.
I'll just cut it off.
I'm an Apple guy.
Yeah, I am too. It's just that I gotta use that till I get enough money to buy me one.
Got it. Okay, so then what happens?
Then after that, we go to the horse stable part.
So you drive to the horse stable?
Straight to the horse stable.
Right from there, you go right to the horse. Where's Grandma at this point?
Grandma, she just in the car on her phone.
Okay.
The pizza?
I think
That's your pizza. You got the discount store, and you head right to the water park. Okay. Walk me through what Summer's doing at that moment.
Well, at that moment, she was holding my hand like this, like with her arms wrapped around, because she gets cold when the window's down, and so it was down, and we were just watching TikTok.
So she's snuggling with you?
Basically, yeah.
Okay, and you're watching TikTok videos? Which ones did you watch?
I don't even know, I just scrolled through the thing.
Okay, okay. Was she laughing?
Yeah, of course.
She seemed. Was she seemed?
Perfectly fine.
She seemed normal.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that call that Candace got from Dawn. Tell me about that call again.
The call. So, where her phone is in the middle of the truck. You know the console part.
Okay.
It was right there, and he called, and she said everybody be quiet. So we all was quiet. Her mom was going through her phone. I turned my phone off till she was done to see if I could listen in on anything suspicious or anything. And then after she got off, I go, "What do you call about?" She goes, "There's been this dude. I know it starts with an A for sure. I just can't figure out the rest of it."
Okay. Hang on real fast. Is the battery dying in the camera? Okay. There.
We have this type of one.
Yeah. There's another one in the
So
back.
go back to.
You're back.
Continue. Yep.
She's back. No, but we'll cut all this out, so some of it will just splice together. Okay, so you're at, now Summer is, you're watching TikTok videos, she's acting normal. Is she in her bathing suit at this point? Because she'd been changed at the house?
Yeah,
or,
she is.
if you remember?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to put words in your mouth. Though.
No, you're not. It's
Okay.
chill.
Then what happens? From there, you guys go where?
From the drugstore,
Yeah,
we got to that place by the stables.
okay. And you say that place, is that the swimming hole?
I don't even know if it's allowed to be called a swimming hole. That's why I call it that place.
Got it, straight up. Now, is this Warrior Park?
No, it's not in Warriors Park. It's at the stables, the horse stables.
Yes, sir.
Warriors Horse Stables or whatever they're called.
Okay, got it. And is this where you guys got out and went swimming?
Yeah, that little hole.
At some point, where she give you something?
Yeah, that Twisted Tea.
And when did she give you that?
As soon as we got out the car.
Right, as soon as you got down there? And did she have one?
No.
Did she have any alcohol?
No, because she had to drive.
Okay, so she gives you the alcohol.
Yeah.
Did you ask for it?
Not until after she got it.
Okay.
I mean,
So,
I ain't never gonna lie.
no, okay, so after she bought it, you said, hey, can I have that?
Yeah, she just said yeah.
And she just kicked it onto you, gave it to you.
She does that. You can ask her.
Okay, well, I'll ask you because you're the one. If she handed it to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what about the
vape?
Yeah, the vape.
Oh, we was both hitting it.
Okay. And is that? Do you do that a lot?
What vape?
Yeah.
I mean, when I have them, yeah.
Okay.
There's just like nicotine vapes.
Okay. Don't vape, man.
Said
Okay.
vape.
All right. Your uncle here said don't vape. Don't vape. No more vaping. Okay. Mom, no vaping over here.
Yeah, no baby.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Okay, so from there, what happened? Or at that moment, what happens? Do you go in the water first, or who goes in the water?
Summer was in the water because I was drinking the tea at the time.
Got it. Where were you at?
I was just standing around. Me and her mom was watching
What are you talking about?
TikTok. Like, she was on TikTok looking at funny videos.
Okay.
And then she was looking through Facebook. We just have like our normal conversation.
And like what?
Like, we just talk about what we've done the past week, how long we haven't seen each other for. That's just what we just mainly do, just hang out.
Okay. Does she like you?
No.
Not
She
in
has
that
a
way?
husband. She has a husband.
Okay, but in that way, does she like you?
No.
Did you get that vibe at all?
Nah, she just treated me like her adopted son, if I
Okay.
can say that.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. And from there, where's Grandma at this point?
She was still in the car because she had a call to get her phone turned on.
Okay, whose phone is she using?
She's using her phone.
Okay, but it's turned off.
No, her phone's not turned off. I
Oh.
was saying, like, it's not turned all the way off. Like, there's like no minutes to it.
Got it. So she's got one of the like burner phones,
No,
load
she has a
minutes to
straight
it.
talk. She has a straight talk phone. She had to
Got it.
call straight talk to put money in it,
Got it.
so she could have minutes for the rest
A
of
lot of senior citizens use those.
Yeah.
Do you think I need one?
What, straight talk phone?
Don't answer that, Hunter.
Nah, grandma does though.
Oh,
Got free phone.
there you go. There you go.
I mean, it's still a government phone.
There you go. Okay, straight up. So she's in the car, you're with Candace, Summer's in the water. Walk me through that. What do you see happening?
I just see her swimming like usual.
How far out is she?
Okay, so you got that TikTok on your phone or something? Because I want to like show them precisely like the exact how far she goes.
Okay. And who took this TikTok?
Her mother.
Candace.
I mean, you might see me throw up a gang sign, but
Did you take a TikTok?
I'll do TikToks.
Okay. Did you do pictures? You do Instagram, Twitter?
I mean, I do pictures with my girl, but that's it.
Right. Did you do a picture with her, with Summer that day?
Nah, she was just taking a video.
Candace was?
Yeah.
Okay.
She took a whole video of all of us over there.
Okay. Who's all of us?
Me, her mom, and Summer.
Got it. So mom gets out of the car at some point?
Yeah, at some point. I don't even know what point that is.
Okay, that's cool.
She just gets out the car when she's done with the phone, and then they tell me about that water park.
Okay. So at some point now, after that, swimming, you're going to go to a water park?
No, I was saying like for that Friday coming up.
Got it. Okay, so this is a plan ahead.
Yeah, it
coming.
was a plan ahead, but I still had to ask my probation officer. That's why we was going to do it that Friday.
Okay. So you would need permission to go?
Yeah, because it's in Jonesboro. It's
Got it.
out of the city.
Got it.
And technically I'm not allowed to leave this city without her permission.
Without your mom's?
Yeah.
Or your PO's?
Hers mainly.
Huh?
The PO will sign it as long as she says okay, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not signed for him to go cross state lines for graduation.
Got it.
But that was way before all that.
That's cool. So that's another story. Let's just focus on what's going on with Summer.
Tennessee in Hawkins County, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation says a family member reported her missing to the sheriff's office.
Oh, that's cool. That's fine. I've seen that. That's the video where she's in the water and you're kind of on the beach there or on the shoreline there.
You see, there's a little like tree there or a log.
Yeah.
She went like as far as that, but not no farther. I just seen that she was underwater for like 10-15 seconds, so I was like, are you okay? And I pulled up, she said, yeah, I'm just swimming underwater.
Okay, so you see a point where Summer is underwater.
For like 10 to 15 seconds.
Okay, walk me through that.
And so I go in calm as heck because I know she might just be messing around.
Did you think she was injured?
No,
Could she have been?
She could have been. I mean,
Help me understand that.
I mean, she could have been when she got back into the car, like how the water gets through your lungs and everything else.
Okay.
And how she was in the hot car while they went to the stores and everything.
Okay, so let's go from the moment you see her, and what did you do?
I just throw my shirt down and just threw myself into that water to see if she's okay.
Okay, so you got scared.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, walk me through those emotions.
I was just like, I don't really get scared or nothing, to be honest. I just get a little bit like spooked.
Got it.
Spooked.
Okay.
Like how do I put that? Like spooked. Like I get a little bit like shook for a second.
Right.
That's it.
Okay. She got nervous.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
And did you call her?
Yeah, I was like Summer, but I don't know if you can hear underwater like that.
So can you see her underwater?
No, yeah, you could see her. I could see her. It's just that I was wanting to make sure that she was okay.
Got it. Straight up. And what happened?
I just pull her up, bring her over my shoulders. I say, "Are you okay?" She goes, "Yeah."
Did she spit up water
No,
or anything?
She did spit up water.
Was she laughing?
She was just laughing. Yeah.
Okay.
I was just saying because after the effect of that, because it was a short period of time before they dropped me off that she said that she was missing.
Got it. Straight up. So in that moment where she's in the water, how much time do you think, just a guesstimate, between the moment you saw her underwater and the moment you got her up out of the water?
At least like 4 seconds.
Okay, 4 or 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So what was Candace doing when Summer was under the water?
Talking to her mom.
And what was the grandma doing?
Talking back, looking for flowers.
What do you mean?
She always picks flowers everywhere she goes, or rocks.
So are they looking for flowers?
Nah, she was talking about There were flowers one day that she wanted, that they were there. I guess they go there every time now, I don't know.
Okay.
But them flowers, she said that they were very pretty flowers and that she wished she could pick some of them.
Okay.
I guess that was what they was talking about before I went to go grab her.
Okay. But then you noticed Summer.
Yeah.
Were you concentrating on Summer
Yeah, I
while
was,
drinking the tea?
Yeah, I was staying focused on her mainly.
So you're kind of like the lifeguard.
Yeah.
Am I wrong, or I mean,
No,
correct?
you're correct. You're correct.
Okay.
I pay attention. I might not see. I could be staring that way, but still see you.
Got it. I do the same thing. Okay.
I just keep an eye on what I observe things more often than people do.
You're street smart.
Yeah.
You're wise, because you never know, right?
That's why I've noticed that before you even told me.
I know. Somebody could walk up on you and boom, next thing you know it, right? Right? So you're watching her, she's underwater or goes underwater. Did you see her go underwater?
No, I didn't see her go underwater because she was showing me a TikTok that she done with the dogs and the dirt bikes.
Got it. Candace was.
Yeah.
So your focus was on the TikTok
For a second there, but then when I turned my eye that way, I just seen that. I don't know how long she could have been under there for, but I just seen her under the water and I didn't see her come back up, so
Okay.
kind of shook me. So I was gonna go see if she was okay.
So you went in.
Yeah.
Okay. You went in to rescue her.
It could have been longer. It could have been shorter. She could have just went under there at that point. Like,
Right.
I don't know.
So you went in to rescue her.
See if she was okay. Yeah.
And did you get her out?
Yeah, I got her out.
Okay.
And then not even like 15 minutes later, we went to grab that prescription that she needed.
Okay. How was she when she got out? Did she walk back to the car?
Yeah, she would walk back to the car.
She seemed normal?
She just seemed perfectly fine.
Okay. She seemed like Summer?
Yeah, mainly.
Did it seem like there was anything wrong with her being under that water?
Not really, but you gotta think as a little kid swimming, it can tire you out easily.
True.
So I don't know if she could have been sleeping when they dropped me off because I thought she was awake.
Okay. So from the water hole now, or I'll call it a water hole,
From the water hole,
where do you go?
we go to this thing called a hippie house.
Hippie house?
And they sell like THC, CBD, the vapes.
Got it. So she's going to cop like another vape, or is she
Yeah,
buying CBD?
She was gonna go in there to see what was in there because it just had opened.
Okay, so you get there to that house. It's called the hippie house?
Yeah, it's literally. So you know how you come up from what's it called? The Warriors.
Yeah.
You know how you come up? There's like a few places on the side here. There.
Yes, sir.
There's a hippie house like. They used to go to this one. It's
Okay.
it's another tobacco store. I don't know who
Okay.
it is. That's probably one of the neighbors. It's another tobacco store.
Okay.
But she used to go to it. It's down there.
Right?
Mom, where's that tobacco store?
That's 22.
No, not that one. The other one.
Hippie house.
Not the hippie house. The tobacco store. The
Thanks,
one that's
Grandma.
down by Warriors.
I don't know the name of that one.
No, which one I'm talking about? The white one.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'll find it.
But it's
So
it's
what is
white.
she? Did you go in?
No, I can't go in. I'm under.
Who went in?
Her and her mother.
And that left you and Summer.
Yeah.
Was she talking to you?
Cause I would have the phone here and I'd make her swipe there. Because I don't really watch TikTok. I don't really like to do anything with camera on.
What was Summer talking about?
She was talking about LOLs. Because she likes a new thing. Her mom was talking about she done grew out of Frozen. Now she wants all these LOLs.
What's LOL? Laugh out loud?
Yeah,
No,
they're like
it's
little
some kind of
surprise
dolls.
dolls.
Little dolls.
Okay. Which ones was she watching?
She was just watching. If I can remember it. No, she wasn't doing that. I was just saying she was talking about that.
Got it.
But she was mainly watching Poppets.
Okay.
I'll show you what that is, because we got one.
Oh, Pocket. Pocket.
watch.
Somebody would be involved in this thing.
Yeah, I
Right
just
here.
mess with them, because I have impulsive ADHD.
Okay, so she likes these. This is one of her favorite toys.
Johnny, man.
No, it's something that she just got into.
Got
You
it.
over there?
Because she was scrolling through that. You, Miss Johnny May was fixing to leave. Alright, now
Miss Johnny was over there.
let us talk.
So she likes these.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're in the CBD store. How long were they in there?
Like 5 minutes tops.
And then what happened?
And then she came out with 2 babes. She came out with hers and then another one she gave me.
She gave you one, another one.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what took place then?
And then we went to grab that prescription.
That's when you went to the prescription
Yes.
at Walgreens. Because it was ready.
Yeah.
Okay. How long do you think it took for that prescription to get ready?
They said 35 minutes.
Okay.
So we could have been, that could have all took 35 minutes or more.
Okay. And then what happened when you, did somebody go into the store or did you go through drive-through again?
Drive-through again.
And where are you sitting at this point?
The same. Well, I was sitting in the middle because she was the person that was wet, and so she had a pillow under her.
Got it. So she's sitting on a pillow. The baby is.
Yeah.
Summer. Okay. Where's that pillow now? Do you know?
The pillow now?
Yeah, the pillow.
I don't even know. I haven't been up to their house in like over a year. To be
Okay.
honest with you.
No, that's cool. So from there, where do you guys go?
From there, we go to Sonic.
Where?
Sonic.
Sonic. And what did you get at Sonic?
Slushies. Like a blueberry slushie.
Okay.
She got some purple one. Her mother got an orange one, and Summer got the same blueberry one.
So you bought they bought a slushie at Sonic.
The one down, not by your Walmart, but the other one.
Okay. So now where's that Sonic at?
Fort Henry Drive.
Okay. Got it.
Before Walmart.
Okay. So from there, did you drink? Did they eat them there? Did you guys eat them there?
No, we ate them on the way to Priceless.
After Walmart.
Okay. So you eat the slushes all the way to what's it called?
Priceless.
Priceless. Okay. Where's that at?
Ask her. I really don't do good with like.
Do you know where that's at, Miss?
It's the one that she goes to by the liquor store.
Okay.
It's down.
It's down before you hit her
down.
road.
It's like almost across from J&J Auto.
Okay. And then
No, that's one. That's
who goes into the store?
Her and her mother again.
Okay, so Candace and her mom go in the store again. And that left you and Summer in the car.
Yeah.
And what are you guys doing?
Just still watching TikToks, listening to music. I mean, just sitting there watching TikToks mainly.
Is she lethargic? Do you notice anything unusual about her?
I didn't know. I just seen that her hair was cut. That was it.
Yeah, but when did you notice that, right?
That was like when we first saw her.
Right, when you first, right. I mean, but at that moment, are you noticing anything unusual going down?
Not really.
Okay, when you say not really, what does that mean?
Like, not in general, no.
Yeah, the dog. Say it again.
I said not in general, no. Like, nothing really, but nothing's going on.
Okay. And then what happens from there?
From there, I think they was in the store for an hour, maybe?
Okay. They were in the store for a long time?
Yeah, a little bit long, but not that long.
And what did they get?
So they got groceries for the house. I don't know what all they got. All I seen was what was beside of us, the milks.
Okay. And where did the orange soda come from?
The orange
Next
soda.
to Summer on the seat.
The orange soda. Orange soda. I'm really trying to think on that one. I forgot there was orange soda.
There is an orange soda on the seat in the TikTok video.
TikTok video.
Yeah, and the video that somebody took of her in the car.
There was also Skittles or something, some kind of candy.
No, that was her candy, not mine. I don't eat.
Yeah, whose candy was that?
That was hers. Cause her mom, not the drugstore, but the discount tobacco store.
She bought it there?
Yeah.
And what is that?
I think it's like a Fanta or Orange Crush soda, maybe.
Yeah. And then what about the candy on the seat?
That was her candy. Cause her grandma done bought it for her.
The Lady Vols.
No,
Okay.
The Vols are like the worst team in the world.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Okay, so from there, now you have this. They come back to the car. Where's the milk come in?
The milk. Oh, when they had put everything in the bed of the truck. You know, like the back of the truck. I call it a truck bed because it is a truck bed.
Okay. But there's a picture of Summer leaning against the milk bottles.
Yeah, they put them there. Well, I think I put them there in the middle because there's no room on the other side of me.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I put them there because she was sitting by the window, and then
Was she sleeping?
no, she wasn't even sleeping at the time.
Okay.
I just set them in the middle because if they were to fall and spill, it would be on me, and I don't feel like cleaning up no truck mess.
Okay. It looks like she's against the door though, in that picture.
I wasn't there when that picture was took.
Oh, okay. When did they take that picture? Do you know?
I have no
I
idea.
believe the one with the milk jugs was sitting right here in front of my house, because that's exactly how that baby was before they left.
Okay. Well, when you were in the car, where'd they put the milk?
Well, they gave it to me.
They gave it to you.
Not
And-
like not to keep, but to
No,
like
to put it away.
yeah.
And where did you put it?
I had it sitting on my lap until we got out the car.
Got it. And out here?
Yeah, out here.
Okay.
And she pulled up like your truck now, like where it's at right now.
Right.
But the opposite around.
Got it. So it's facing that way.
Yeah.
And you're getting out on this side. And where do you put the milk?
I set them in the middle because Summer had to. Did she even get out the car or did I? I thought she got out the car too. I don't remember that.
Okay. At some point, how did the milk bottles get on the other side of her? Do you know?
I have no idea then because she said that she was sleeping on the door. But when I got out the car, she wasn't even at the door. She was in the middle.
Was she sleeping on you?
Nah.
Was she asleep?
I didn't even see her sleep. I just got out the car because she wanted to talk to her
Okay. Got it.
about that thing for that Friday, the water park.
Got it. But where's Summer?
She was still in the middle. I wasn't really paying attention to her, to be honest.
Okay. Okay.
Is that thing?
Okay, that's cool.
I wasn't even paying attention at that point. I just wanted to go inside. Or just wanted my girl to come over for a little bit. That's
Sure.
the whole point.
Is Summer hurt by this point, you think?
I don't
From the
think
water?
so. I mean, she could have been. I mean, I wasn't really paying attention to her.
No, I get that.
What are they riding by for?
Who's that?
Ashley and them.
Somebody else, yeah. So, then what happens when you get out of the car?
When I get out the car? When I get out the car, I go to the front because she had to hand me that other vape that she gave me.
Got it.
And then I showed Mom at that door,
Okay.
and that was it.
Okay. And this is when you saw Summer in the back. How did the milk get rearranged?
I have no idea.
See?
I mean, I could have said I'm there when I got out the car.
That's fine.
But I'm telling you now, I really don't remember anything but talking to her.
Got it.
At that point.
No problem. What do you think, Miss Allison? How's that milk get rearranged?
I don't know, that milk was there when they pulled up like that.
Okay, but Hunter had the milk in the middle.
In the middle.
And so now the milk's on the other side of Summer. How does that happen?
I don't know.
I don't either, and that's why I'm asking.
I don't even remember how I got out the car. That's the funny part.
That's fine. That's
I
fine.
thought I was totally sitting in the middle the entire time, but I guess not.
Now, did Candace then, let's fast forward. We'll come back to that later. There's going to be a lot of questions about that, though. I'll give you a heads up, okay? A lot of folks are going to ask about, well, how'd that happen, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm just giving you, a heads up on that, okay? Just so you know, okay?
Got you.
Now, straight up, though, from there now, you're here. When's the next time Candace contacts you?
Around 7:30 that day.
That night. And where were you at that time?
I was over at the park in Bristol with my girl.
Hanging out with your girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and what happens? Tell me about that.
So she called me saying that somewhere's missing.
Okay.
I thought she was pulling a leg because she's known to do that.
Okay, why would she mess around with her daughter missing, though? What struck you about that?
I mean, it's just, we explain how she does when she gets drunk. She tends to, when she gets drunk and high at the same time,
Yep,
she tends to think that she loses the kids, but they're out front in the yard. That's what I was thinking.
got it. So this is something that's happened in the past? And
No, well, she hasn't went missing. It's just that she got high and drunk and forgot that Summer was outside.
got it. Straight up. What did she tell you?
She was like, Summer's missing, Summer's missing. So I was just like, okay, well, why don't you just go look outside? She says, I have been, she ain't there. I said, well, call Allie then, because I don't know if she's still pulling a leg. Because if I tell her to call Allie, she'll call me back, and then I'll call Mom, be like, did she tell you this, or was she just messing around?
Got it. So you call your mom
Yeah, I call her on Facebook after she picks up.
and gave her a heads up that
Candace was gonna call.
Candace going to call her and tell her that Summer's missing. Straight up. So at that point, does she call you again? Just that night?
Nah, she called me the next day saying that she's sitting in the police station.
She's sitting in the police station?
Yeah.
And what does she say about that?
She says they want to do another polygraph test on me.
Another polygraph test?
Yeah.
How many polygraph tests did they do that you know of?
I just know 2.
2? And how did she do on those polygraphs? Did she tell you?
She did not tell me. She just said she had to do that, and I just ignored her the rest of the time.
Okay.
Because they told me not to even get contact of her.
Got it. The police told you don't contact her.
No, the TBI told me.
TBI, don't contact her.
Well, it's some funny crap how they tell me. I'm not dissing them or nothing. I'm just saying how they tell me that I'm going to get my phone that Monday afternoon, and it's been almost 2 months straight now.
Okay.
Month. It's been a month, isn't it?
Okay. Well, they're just trying to line up your story.
I understand that.
And that's important, right? I mean, you know that.
Yeah, it's just that
For Summer.
I gave them all the proof that would line up the story.
I totally agree. Okay? But at the same time, the investigation's fluid.
Yeah.
Okay? So I know where your heart is for Summer. And so as a result of that, you know, they're going to hold on to that phone and they're going to connect all those dots. And that's the right thing to do, right? Would you agree with that? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that said now, she contacts you again, says she's at the police station, has to take another polygraph.
And then she shows up the next day.
The next day she shows up where?
Here, does she not?
Well, let's see, you were interviewed by TBI on Wednesday. She came here Thursday.
So 2 days after or a day after?
2 days after.
And then what happened when she got here?
She got here. She was like telling me how she talked to them and was like, don't mention about the alcohol, but I don't mention.
Did she say what she told them?
No, but she started asking me. I just said, I just told them what happened on the timeline.
And what did she say?
She said, okay, that better be it. I said, you didn't even scare me.
Well, why would she try to scare you?
That's what I'm saying. Why was she trying to even ask questions about it?
What's your gut feeling?
My gut feeling is that she had something to do with it. But then when all this happened, she just wanted the money in the end, because I'm not gonna say names, but one of Red's friends, my girlfriend's mother's friends, was on Beach Creek just riding around, and she seen, as soon as someone posted a $25,000 reward, she seen her car, Candace's car, zooming down the road to the Hawkins County Police Station.
So what? What does that mean?
I mean, she supposedly the next day they gave, it was on Facebook that it was a tip.
Got it.
I was gonna say, if that was my daughter, I would have everything to do with it. I wouldn't be sitting at the house trying to get money, trying to just collect dust. I'm gonna be sitting there doing everything in my power.
What do you think happened to Summer?
To be honest with you, her grandma was out of her mind. Like, you guys, them. I'm not saying you have to. I'm not saying they have to be in the camera.
Understand.
But I'm saying you can ask them that her mother's usually grumpy, controlling, like a regular grandma, like her. I'm not trying to be mean. But you know how grandmas can be, like grumpy, controlling, trying to run everything.
What do you think should happen to the person that did this to Summer?
Person that did this,
Yeah.
they should be locked up for a very long time.
Why do you say that?
Because I was like, that's like my little sister. And I say that because she's just not the type of girl to go from the swing that's up there.
Okay. Is there anything that I haven't asked you that you think is important that you would want to tell, to get your side of the story out here?
I mean, I would say this, but I don't care if the camera's on or not.
No,
I mean,
the camera's on.
I don't really care, to be honest, with the camera. But, so that day she came, right? The second time?
Mm-hmm.
After all that. Is this where the stuff is tonight, or where is it at?
It's right there. It's right there.
It's all over with.
Saying.
I was saying that the second.
Where is it?
Right, just literally cut your phone off all the way.
In front of mine.
Cut your phone off all the way so we have no interruptions. Anyways, beyond that, the second day she came, she went to the car either to grab something or something, but I grabbed her phone because I wanted to see if she had anything to hide. Like you said, I'm street smart, I'm very observant.
Yes, you are.
Like, I would notice anything, like, you wouldn't even have to tell me, I still noticed the mic on you.
Right. No, I respect that.
It's just how I am. It's just, if you're gonna leave something on the table, and I know that you probably got something to hide because of the way you're acting,
Yep.
and the way you call me, of course I'm gonna look through your phone.
Sure.
So she goes through her car, goes on the other side. I act like I'm grabbing my phone because they're just about the same.
Right. So you play it like.
So I
Is she-
put mine where hers was.
Got it.
And so I grabbed her phone. And see, I'm good with tech. I know where everything you can hide is. And so I went through her Google Photos, if that's what you want to call it.
Okay.
The gallery part.
Okay.
And so where you can delete things, they don't just delete, they go to your trash. I don't know if people know that or not, but they go to your trash.
Okay.
I know that because I mess around with tech every day.
Right. You need to go into IT, bro. Right there. Go ahead.
And so when I looked in there, I seen 13 messages between her and her I'm gonna say drug dealer because he is Andy. I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to name his name, but yeah, all I seen was the first message before she started walking up to the mailbox to get up here is that it was done, and I was gonna read the next message of what she said. And she just started running up here, and I had literally just slid my phone in my pocket and just put hers there. It's like, she asked me if I went through her phone. I said no. Why? Because I cleared it all out before she can get up here.
Did you tell TBI all this?
Yeah, I told her.
Okay.
The second time.
And they told you to keep it quiet on
No, they
this
didn't.
piece?
They didn't tell me to really keep anything quiet.
Okay.
It's just that I'm not allowed to go on like lives without her, like international television.
Right. Okay. Yeah, don't lie.
It's
Don't
not
lie.
mine. It's not
No,
my permission.
yeah, no,
it's
straight up.
hers.
You don't want that, Hunter, right? Because
Yeah.
then everybody's going to put they're going to put a lot on you. You know what I mean? You don't want that. So what was your gut feeling when you read that it's done?
My gut feeling was that either they had something to do with it.
Who's
or
they?
Her and Andy.
Okay.
Or it was all of them together, like every single one of them in a family.
Where do you think Don was at work that day?
From what I've heard from the TBI, he was not at work.
No, I'm not talking about from TBI. What you know?
But what I know is that I thought he was at work because I used to work with him. I ain't gonna lie, I used to work with him on houses.
Okay, and what did TBI tell you then at that point?
Well, I was like, I asked him if he was at work.
And what they say?
They said that the people, they did not clarify that.
Okay, so they didn't verify it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't mean he wasn't. They just didn't verify it, right? Potentially.
No, they called up and asked to see if he was
Why
there.
would they
He
wanna
said he
hurt
wasn't on
Summer?
the site. I have no idea.
Okay.
I mean, I really don't, because Summer doesn't really do nothing but just like mess around like I do. I like to mess around with people.
Okay. Any other things you can think of?
Oh, really?
Have I treated it with respect?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not an old man.
Honesty about where we're at in the case as far as investigation. I know people speculate, and I understand that, but they have to understand our number one goal from day one is to find Summer, and everybody's still a suspect, person of interest, however you want to put it, and we're still very intensely looking into it.